Yo guys, it's Clement and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be playing some competitive geoguessr at 2310 Elo. And yeah, it actually is my highest ever rating if we look at my account. I didn't realize because I knew my highest rating was somewhere above 2300, but I didn't exactly remember. But we actually did reach and surpass that last episode, so that is already great. Now, of course, I won't stop here. My objective is to get to 2400, and although that's not happening today, that could happen within the next couple of episodes. So yeah, recently I just published the Brazil video with Emeric Pierre, so that is the first video of multiple of this kind that I envision to make. I haven't made them yet, it's gonna take some time, but hopefully I can get in the habit of inviting uh, an expert on a country maybe once a week or something like this. But yeah, we already have a game against Gnrr, Japanese player, and yeah, this looks like a Finland location. Um, we do have quite a lot of snow, and it is small camp, so that happens quite a lot in the north of Finland. It's also pretty hilly, so yeah, I definitely like quite far north here. Let's see. Oh, it actually is Sweden. What? Okay. Hmm. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm quite confused because I really definitely thought snow courage was more Finnish, but maybe I'm just washed and need to uh, learn a bit more coverages, like a bit more about small cam coverages. This looks like Thailand. We have. Wait, no, it's Indonesia. No, it's Vietnam. What is going on? We have the Romania style pole, which is common in Vietnam, of course, but it's an interesting round. I guess it's just like inland somewhere centralish, like Kontum maybe. It does look a lot like Thailand, so that's why I assume it probably is somewhat inland. We do have some mountains northeast and stuff. Yeah, I guess probably. Yeah, it's the fact we have the Romania pole that's more of a central northern kind of pole, so I wouldn't go much further south than Label, I guess. But with this very red soil and this vegetation, I just don't think it's gonna be coastal ever. I think it has to be inland somewhere. So I do like this kind of guess, I suppose. It could be closer to Label, but he's considering Philippines. I mean, this is not Philippines with the tiled roofs and everything. Is he actually? I mean, let's see. Nah, he is in Vietnam. Yeah. Okay, that's a great guess. Using a little bit of everything there, the vegetation and the like Thailand kind of vibe, I guess, to go more western. But yeah, it did look quite dry. Usually, coast of Vietnam is more lush than that. Here we have a Brazil round. Shout out my Brazil coaching session with Emeric Pierre. Feel free to watch it if you haven't. It's quite an amazing coaching session as usual with him. Ooh, we have. Okay, so this is interesting. Could this be Rondonia? We have a lot of moriche palms around. Wait, where were they? Here. Yeah, I guess Rondonia or Mato Grosso is where I would go. Yeah, it is Mato Grosso, damn. Yeah, okay. That's still good points though, but he committed all the way in Western Rondonia, which is kind of fair to be honest. It looked like one of these Amazonian roads, but I don't know. I didn't fully get that vibe, I guess. But I'll relook at that round. That was definitely an interesting one. I think this is Malaysia. Like this kind of signs happen very often, and I think we have more of a mainland kind of pole. Oh no, it's actually Magetan. It's actually Indonesia. Where is Magetan though? I need to revise these. Oh my god. Magellan is here, but Magetan. Hmm. Oh my god. This is not good. Magetan. That's definitely a big thing, but I'm not sure where it is. Oh, it's here. Wow, okay, that took some time. We got there eventually, that's what matters. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fair to be honest. That is what I first called, so that is kind of fair. But I mean, knowing that, just the fact that I knew that Magetan was a cabo pattern, at least that helped me because I mean, I don't know. Could I have went Malaysia here? Probably not with the rice fields. To be honest, you don't really have that so much in Malaysia like this. But this sign looks so Malay. Like I don't know. That's why I thought about it, and I guess that's why he went there. Um, but yeah, also this pole is probably Indonesian, like with the white and red paint. And Magetan Kabupaten was nice. I could eventually find it, but yeah, let's just look at the Mato Grosso round. So, um, why does it look Amazonian? I mean, it's just the vegetation is quite unique. It's also these random hills. You have quite a lot in Rondonia and in general, like in Amazonian Brazil. But then this kind of road quality is more like I don't really think you would get these kind of roads in Amazon or in Para, for example. You'd get them more in Mato Grosso, Rondonia, and Acre, maybe the main road. But otherwise, also these houses definitely look more like on the more developed side, I would say, of Amazon, which is more yeah. Mato Grosso, Rondonia kind of have houses like that commonly, and more Moriche clusters like that, very common in. I think most commonly would have clusters like this in Acre, Amazon, and Roraima, but can occur in other states, of course, and also like the grazing with cows. That's quite common in, yeah, I would say in Rondonia, Acre, and apparently Mato Grosso as well. But it could happen in Roraima, but definitely a good thing for Acre. I've seen that quite a bit. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say here. Alright, we are back against Gnrr again from Japan, starting in Japan, so that's not really great, but I don't really think we have much here. Like, this just looks like whatever to me. Yeah, what do you do when it looks like whatever? You just click middle, but Japan, never really sure where to click when you want to go middle. Okay, it's Kyushu, yeah. Don't really know how to get that, but yeah. Nice to get the multi though, of course. Okay, I do think that these signs are very Vietnam, but do we have anything for the region guess here? And the blur is also very Vietnam. I thought it looks kind of southern, to be honest. Like around here, maybe. Yeah, okay, it was east of Ho Chi Minh. Yeah, I guess with a little more time I would have went more closer to Ho Chi Minh with the dryness. Like, it's pretty common northwest or east of Ho Chi Minh. This kind of dry coverage, but yeah. Okay, nice US round here. It looks slightly hilly in that direction and maybe no fronts, but not really sure about that. Yeah, it is no fronts, okay. Or, this guy does have a front. Yeah, no, it's not no fronts. Okay. Ooh, we have this black pole wrapping, which is common Midwestern thing, broadly. So, and it is most common in Indiana, I would say. So maybe this is good for Indiana, but the landscape is kind of crazy, no? And we do have fronts. So, yeah, grade 24. Maybe it is more west, like Missouri or something. I guess I'll try maybe Missouri. Oh, it's Ohio. Shit. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. That's why we had a mix of plates. That is why Ohio has. I think it used to not have fronts, or like it used to have fronts and now it doesn't. Something like this, to be honest, I don't even know. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, we have black car. And we have double white lines, so should just be grease here. It looks pretty dry, so I would go more for like the eastern islands, like around here, but I'm not really sure if we even are on an island or if it's just Beatty mainland Greece. Like, could be somewhere like around here. But I mean, it looks pretty rural, I guess, which is, yeah, maybe should make me lean away from Athens every year. Yeah, I don't really know. Like, the amount of vegetation doesn't really remind me of these islands either. They're usually very dry. So yeah, not too sure here. Oh, it's Lesbos. That kind of makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking it reminded me a bit of Rhodes, like some of the trees and stuff. But yeah, Lesbos makes sense. It's just, yeah, I don't know how to think about the correct thing on this kind of round. Here we have some Argentinian poles, and this coverage is quite common. I think this white 25 with the right blur is quite common near Tucumán, so this landscape, Tucumán, OSDE, Santiago del Estero. Yeah, it does say Tucumán. Okay, I didn't actually see that. Yeah, quite a lot of cacti, which I don't know. Does that happen commonly in Tucumán? I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not too sure about where in Tucumán we could be. These hills, because it's usually quite flat in a lot of places. Okay, I guess that's where the hills were. I should have lined up a bit earlier. But yeah, at least we figured it out. Yeah, this should be UK, but not really much for the region guests here, I can't lie. We have some interesting, I don't know what to call these plants, but interesting plants. I'm not too sure about the lamp sticker or anything here. This could be more north than people might think, but I don't know. No, it is just Wales, okay. Yeah, I mean, not really the easiest round here again, but lucky to get the multiplier, to be honest. I could have seen it being more north. Okay, we have another small camp Brazil. This looks... What does it look like? It looks like Mato Grosso, I want to say, but could see talk. I think I like Mato Grosso, like northeast, maybe Confresses, something like that. Okay, this is just Goyas. Yeah, I mean, that's a difficult round. I just thought it looked a bit more forested and like lush than the average talk Goyas. That was my thought process there, but didn't really work out. Okay, we have moped coverage in Vietnam, so should be Da Nang. I think that's where you get it the most. Does it make sense? I guess so. We have mountains northeast. Maybe we're looking at the coastal mountain kind of thing. Yeah, lots of hotels and stuff. Makes sense as far as I'm concerned for Da Nang. Yeah, we can't really see west, but I assume that's where we would have mountains. But we can't see too much. And then northeast is just like, yeah, that kind of thing. But yeah, let's just guess Da Nang, to be honest. I think that's fine. He's considering north. And, ooh, okay, it's actually very south. Wow. I guess I need to revise Vietnam coverages or moped or whatever. I thought it was mostly Da Nang, but yeah, I mean, I guess it's not, maybe not very known anyway, so maybe it's fine to not know everything. But yeah, Jialiai, I mean, it's the Phuket, I don't remember what province that is, even though I practiced them today. But that's okay. Yeah, I don't really know how you would get that anyways. Then we had the Goyas round. I'll just quickly look on these rounds. I mean, this is something where, yeah, I think probably coverage-wise, if you know your small cam where, like if you know what different small cam hotspots can look like, and yeah, what plans they have and what kind of coverage they are. This is more like a drier kind of coverage, especially compared to the Western Maturos we had the game before. And yeah, that makes sense for Goyas, I guess, like Northern Goyas, dry coverage. And then this round is a bit of a troll probably with the license plates, but did we actually have anything pointing towards Ohio? I'm not so sure, but yeah. Yeah, no, I don't see anything. But yeah, let's just hop into the last game of today. It's been pretty chill session so far. Maybe we'll get Barrythebee at some point. Maybe not. And yeah, guess who we got? Barrythebee. Okay. He's already crying. I mean, like, surely... like, I don't know why he's crying, to be honest. Like, yeah, he happened to lose, like, the couple last times, but I do think, like, we're very 50-50 level-wise. Is this, that's like a spool kind of insulator. That should be Rio de Janeiro, I think. That does make sense with the weirdish coverage. And yeah, it is round poles. Sun is kind of north, but I mean, I'm pretty confident in Brazil here. Let's just try maybe west of Rio. Okay, it's all the way in Cabo Frio actually. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we did have the spool insulators there, which, yeah, I mean, again, pole metas in Brazil, that's like the only reliable thing, and it's so strong because you see them all the time. Like, yeah, I can't stress it enough. And same with Pierre, he mentions it every time. This should be Argentina, but it is an interesting coverage. Like, I was wondering if it could be some older roads in Entre Rios, which didn't get newer coverage. I mean, yeah, I guess that's where I would go. Because of the road angle, it's not going to be La Pampa, which kind of can look similar to this, but yeah, this isn't going to be La Pampa. I don't know if this is knowable in any way. Maybe, I feel like I used to remember these kind of roads, but yeah, I definitely don't right now. Yeah, let's just try Entre Rios. Okay, what a guess. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. I mean, I guess maybe I kind of remembered without exactly remembering, you know, but it's just unique because you have so much Gen 4 now that, you know, like the one or two roads which look like this and are stuck in Gen 3, they are quite unique, even though you don't see them that often. But yeah, should be Southern Vietnam here, although we do have weird pull. But yeah, I still think it should be Southern Vietnam. Like maybe Kanto area. Yeah, great, we get the multiplier. Yeah, we had some weird Romanian style pole, which is usually more northern, but it didn't really look like a usual pole, so I just discarded it, I guess. Have a UK round here, not too much to look at. I think maybe it is Ireland actually. It's hard to tell. I mean, does it really look like Ireland? I don't know. It could be. We don't have the UK pole sticker, so. Oh, wait. Is it ever something completely different? Am I crazy? Because like we're kinda driving on the right, aren't we? I don't know. I just assumed it was this, and this guy is parked to the right for some reason. I don't know. Nah, I think it is France, right? Surely this is France, no? Alright, let's see. Oh, it's Paris. Yeah, I guess that makes sense with like a villa like this, but good thing we didn't go UK there. I don't know, like the pole quality, should I say? Like the pole material looked pretty UK for some reason. But yeah. I think this is the Philippines actually. I think these poles look like typical Philly pole with the one insulator on top, like the concrete pole. And it's kind of a dry Philippines, but that makes sense with this car. That should just be the car you have in Pangasinan province. And yeah, I think you should probably get this as well. Ooh, and it was is that Zambales? That's what it's called. Not really sure how you get Zambales rather than Pangasinan, but it does make sense for both. That's where you most commonly have the brake light car. The brake light car is when you only see that like red pixel thing from the back of the car. Here we have Antioquia pole paint, of course, when you have the longer middle yellow, the black edges as well. Have a lot of pines, which is quite typical as well of the high altitude Medellin kind of area. And yeah, this is, I don't really know if there's much like to say other than this. But yeah, I was assuming maybe like somewhere east of Medellin could make sense. Yeah, it's a great guess. I'm just assuming like, you know, I know Guatapé as being like this kind of wealthy exurb kind of thing, or like wealthy tourism town near Medellin, so I just assume maybe you would have this kind of landscape with larger larger houses in between. That's my logic. Okay, this is a tough round actually. Okay, I think I've seen this road, but I don't remember where it is. I definitely have seen this. Is it San Pedro? No, it's more south. I knew it, but man. I've seen this while practicing Peru a while back. This was like 6 months ago pretty much. But very unique road, and it's a road like honestly in an NMPZ I don't think I go Peru on that road. Like it looks very strange. Okay, I think we have a bollard here. This is a weird round. This is Finland or Norway 100%, but I'm not sure about which one. Of course, we have a big mountain, which should make me lean more Norway, definitely. But I still think it could be Finland somehow. Yeah, I don't really like the looks of this round. But thankfully we don't have, like he doesn't have a high multi, so yeah, shouldn't be too big of a problem. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Oh, it's Sweden. It's the one place I didn't think it would be, and I guess he didn't either. I guess it kind of, yeah, I don't know. Maybe it looked more like southeastern Norway. But just like the 22 no antenna is just much more common in Norway and Finland than Sweden. Okay, there should be mainland Malay here, of course. We have black sticker. And yeah, very difficult to pinpoint where. Like, this kind of looks like the average Malaysia lock, to be honest. So, I think going outside of KL is not too unreasonable. Yeah. I mean, lucky to get the multi, but maybe I should have committed to something. I don't know, but didn't really get any special vibe there. Okay, New Zealand here. We do have the Gen 3 coverage with the antenna, which is good to know about because not many countries have this coverage, I guess. But yeah, looks very New Zealand, of course. We have snow-capped mountains and kind of a pale road pavement kind of thing. Very like both common in Southland and this province, Otago. Yeah, Otago. Yeah, it's one or the other, I'm quite sure. And yeah, not really sure on which one I should go for. Like, I just know there's a lot of Gen 3 like this in Otago, but it's also quite forested, which is interesting. So yeah, all in all, I think I'll just guess here and we'll see. Yeah, he's kind of in a similar area, I think. Like just closer to the lakes. Oh no! Oh, what? We had... No, he switched. Okay, he switched. What is this? Okay, I'm quite surprised now. I thought we had like everything for Southland, but sure. Have an Oregon bollard. I think, and blue car 24, which is common in the east of the state, I think. We have a railway. This is very 5Kable, I think, but need enough time. Maybe it is just Washington. I don't know. Like, the bollard should be Oregon, but or maybe it's Cali. Yeah, no, I think it is California. No, have Cali road lines, I think, and reflectors as well. It's just a weird bollard. Okay, so then I think we are like Davis Creek area kind of thing. Kind of looking for where you would have mountains east and like a close railway line. Does this line up? I don't think so. No, it doesn't. Here then. Not really. I mean, it looks like this area, but yeah, I'm not so sure about where exactly, I guess. Is it here? Or maybe it is here. Oh no, it's there. Okay, that was a bit chaotic. Now I think we'll have to lock in then. I mean, we still have a higher multiplier. I think we still have a decent chance, but can't really afford mistakes now. We have a round pole here. And what? Why do we have a round pole? Supports long insulators. I guess could be something like Minas then. Could be something like Minas. What does it look like? It looks very strange. Why do we have these kind of palms? Yeah, it feels almost like way more Western than Minas, like more like Mato Grosso Goiás kind of thing. And long insulators, not really common in Minas, so maybe I should just go Goiás with all of that in mind. What else could it be? Yeah, Mato Grosso is possible. We have some Goiás cows here, I guess. Yeah, I mean, long. If these actually are long insulators, it shouldn't be Minas. It could be middle ones, but I want to say they look pretty long. Could it be Bahia with the round pole? Could make sense, but landscape is not really Bahia at all, I think. So yeah, I think I like Goiás the most. Let's see. Nice. Okay, it was Goiás. He took pretty big risk there by going deep Mato Grosso. But yeah, it was just like Northern Goiás, just like last time. You have a lot of small cam as a whole in. Okay, that's why he was crying. He was quite a bit higher than me in terms of elo, so quite a big jump here. But yeah, as I was saying, lots of small cam in Northern Goiás. To be fair, my guess is maybe off coverage. Actually, let's have a look at this. Just like as a curiosity, because here I did. I mean, I did. I didn't do it myself, but I found like a JSON with everything from. I think this is from 2025. So yeah, 2025. So all of the small cam from that time, which doesn't include everything in Peru, for example. There's a lot of new small cam, and in Brazil as well, as we saw small cam like in Mato Grosso. Where was it? Just curious now. Yeah, here for example. Yeah, November 25. So yeah, just to have an idea, for example, in Goiás it would be more towards the north, I guess, and southern Tok. MGDS kind of more like everywhere, but Mato Grosso used to not really have much small cam, and it's changed quite a bit now. There's more small cam, but it's still on the more rare side compared to others, like on the more yeah, it's not everywhere yet in Mato Grosso, but here, for example, there's some small cam as well, which is why he guessed where he went, I suppose. Like Mirasol do Oeste, I think that's pretty much where he went. But yeah, you have a bit of small cam there, and Confresa is where I guessed. I think the round before that we had, that was Goiás, which does have a bit of small cam, but it's not even that common. Like it's just a few off roads and the main road here. So yeah, it is kind of useful to have a good idea of where the small cam is and where the coverage is dry and where it's green. Like that is pretty good. That's something I haven't focused that much on, but yeah. For example, here you have a random cluster in Western Minas, but this is very much an outdated map, to be honest. Like I should find probably some people have made like a more updated map, or otherwise maybe I can generate it myself. I don't know. But yeah, man, what was this round about? It's very lucky I didn't lose on this, but not so sure how we got it, because it did have snow-capped mountains and like kind of a grainy pavement, which is common in the south. But otherwise, I guess it is just vegetation-wise. Maybe it wasn't quite right, I guess. But yeah, that's lucky. A really good guess, but I mean, yeah, maybe it was a bit of a troll guess. I don't know. I really thought it could only be only be far south. But I guess that's just like a one road occasion or like a couple roads that are stuck in Gen 3 around here. But yeah, otherwise not really too much to say. Maybe I wanted to show this round as well. Like, would you go Peru here in MPZ? Personally, I'm not really sure where I would go. Yeah, I, I'm pretty sure I thought about this as looking like Astrakhan in Russia, you know. But Astrakhan is more like in Gen 4 that it can look something like this. But if if the winter coverage was in Gen 3, it would look something like this, I guess. But maybe the like Adik off-roads. But I mean, I might be a bit cooked. Maybe I need to play some more Russia. But I don't know what other countries could look like this. Like North Korea, of course, like the typical. But also, yeah, also Argentina and like countries like that. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, yeah, I think Argentina could look a bit like this places. But yeah, interesting round nonetheless. And that's just Morope. Okay. Yeah, that was a good guess by him. And otherwise, just, yeah, consistently good guesses. Cabo Frio is a bit interesting, but surely there's no way to get that. Like, there's definitely no way to get that. But Cabo Frio, if you watch my coaching session with Emeric Pierre, has very distinct vegetation in some areas, like a shit ton of cacti actually, which you definitely wouldn't expect that far south. But that's more like in this side of Cabo Frio, like around here, I think. Of course, I'm not going to be able to find examples of what I'm talking about. Maybe you can see them from here. But yeah, Cabo Frio is like low-key really beautiful area. Is it? Where is it? It should be here, no? It should be here. It's just maybe it's season dependent somehow. I don't know. Like, this is more of a green-ish season. No, here it is, okay. Yeah, it's just more difficult to spot when it's the lush green season, I guess. And if we go into... Yeah, it's a bit more dry, but this, for example, this is what I was envisioning. Like, it looks so different. It looks so much more depressing in, like, this dry coverage, but... Yeah, lots of cacti here. And yeah, it's quite different when you get into the more wet periods. But yeah, just a fun fact here, but not really anything to use, of course, in that particular round. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this session. We actually grinded quite a bit of elo here, 37, which is, you know, I mean, it's not really easy to gain elo when you are that high already, but it helped quite a bit to get Barrythebee. It was 24.16, which is, I mean, he was even higher before, I guess, which is very high. Is that his highest elo, actually? 24.37. Maybe he was at his highest elo when we won against him. Yeah, actually, he definitely was, yeah, because he lost 21. Yeah, I think he was. But yeah, we'll just keep grinding and hopefully reach 2400 within the next couple episodes. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you